Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I hope this thing is working okay. It is 8:11 a.m. on April 11th, and this is live. If you're watching this one's live, or maybe you're watching the recording later. But anyways, Monday morning, market is open. We are on day 5 of the Apex 50,000. It's not really a 50,000 challenge. And basically, you got to make $3,000 in however much time you want. But we're trying to do it as quickly as we can here. We are on day 5 of it. You've got to trade a minimum of 10 days. There is no maximum. However, you are charged monthly to do the evaluation. So we're trying to get it done within, obviously, a month. But we are only, let's see if I can get this, a couple $100 away. You can see the P&L over here, right there. I can't get my thing on top of it, but anyways, it's at $52,800. It starts out at $50,000. You got to make $3,000, so we've got about $200 more to go. On day 5, we're going to try to make like $300 just to get us a little bit of breathing room, because we are going to have to trade a full 10 days. So we'll have to trade 4 more days. We'll just take little micro scalps on that. So I don't know, but hey, I will tell you this. I have been this close before, and I have blown the account, blown up. The first time, it wasn't the first time I did an evaluation, but the first time I started doing these in the beginning, like a year ago. Yeah, it's probably about a year ago. Or maybe a little bit more. I can't remember. I got this close, like $200. I was like, one last trade. Here we go. I think I've said this before. I was like, here we go. Last trade. Took it. The trade started to go against me, and it should have been a quick scalp, and it just, was going against me. I couldn't mentally take the loss. Like, I couldn't. And I think I actually like added to the loser. I was averaging down on it, and I ended up blowing the account. And I still remember that day. It was like Friday before Memorial Day weekend, I think. Yeah, so it was like a year ago. And I blew the account, and I just couldn't believe it. It was like the worst feeling. So even if we get in a trade today, and it's a losing trade, or today's a red day, you've got to keep everything in perspective. They all are not going to be winners. Every day is not going to be a green day. Every trade is not going to be a winning trade. And so even on this one, you can't trade your P&L. When you get this close to it, you start trading your P&L on it. And, you get a little anxious, and you start making bad decisions. So you just got to take it with a grain of salt. Not a grain of salt, but you just got to take it light. And if there's no trade today, it's fine. If we don't see it, we need a really like A++ setup. So probably have to let it move around for quite a while, and then we'll try to find something that we can, that's a high probability setup for us. All right, so with all that being said, let's look at what we got going on in the markets today. I actually saw this coming in pre-market. I almost took this little scalp here. We're clearly in a bearish move here, and we'll look at that in a minute. But I almost took a short on these 2 bearish candles on the 5-minute. I thought that thing was going to roll down. It's obviously coming up a little bit, but I almost shorted the support. There was a support level here, and on this candle, I almost took that short. I saw these 2 5-minute candles on the 5-minute. Saw this one coming on the 500 volume, and I almost took that short down. And that would have been an okay trade, but I don't like trading pre-market. Pre-market is just not where it's at for me, because you get a loss, and then the market opens, and you're in the red, and you're trying to fight back, and then you start making bad decisions. So you wanna just be careful with it. All right, let's look at the daily. What we got going on? We can look at a weekly. It's Monday morning, so let's look at the weekly. I mean, holy smokes, guys! Look at this. Look at this candle from last week. That is a bearish candle if I've ever seen one. This thing looks like it wants to come down some more, which kind of stinks for overall market conditions, but it's probably needed in this massive bull run that we've been in since March of 2020. The thing probably needs to come down. So where it might come down to, maybe 12,500, maybe down to this area, which kind of stinks. I think I've said it before. I bought some equities on this break to the upside. And I'm still holding on to them, but it seems like this thing's going to probably fall down. But those are more long term. I think the markets will recover this year. It's just biding your time. It's like I look at it, it's like I don't touch my IRA, I don't touch my other long term investments when we have these pullbacks. So why am I messing around with the longer term stuff that I'm managing? I don't want to be in and out of positions all the time on something like that. But anyways, this looks like it's probably wanting to roll down some more on the weekly. That just looks too bearish. I'm going to get this off. Let's look over at the daily. Yeah, I mean, just looking bearish. I mean, you can see this from Friday, this candle right there from Friday. Look at even just, overnight session. We're breaking, last week's lows. We're already pushing down. It's got this whole area down here probably opened up. And, yeah, I think it's probably coming down some more. So there's not a whole lot to say about that, except it's looking bearish. Key level down here would be at 13,700. The bottom of the band here on the daily. This is going to adjust around. However, I can mark it out, but these bands, adjust as price moves around. So I'll put that there for now. Just take a look. Let's look at a 4 hour. Again, just pushing down. One thing, we're here at this blue dotted line is a 200 SMA. I found the 200 SMA on the 4 hour to be pretty good level, but we're kind of pushing down through it. I'm not reading too much into this, except we're at the bottom of the band here on the 4 hour. And we're also, at the bottom of the band here on the 1 hour. So I think it may find a little bit of support down here. You can see the bottom of the band there on the 1 hour. I'm going to mark that level out. Maybe finding a little bit of support down here. We can see this wick here on the 1 hour. And doing a little bit of a bounce. What do they call it? Dead cat bounce or something. But, I mean, I wouldn't be buying it down here. I would probably be watching it. This is a weekly volume profile. So it's been calculating. It's been calculating since last night, Sunday night, since the market opened Sunday night. So it's not really established yet or valid yet. It's just something to kind of keep an eye out as the week goes on. This weekly volume profile becomes more significant. I mean, you can see here where last week's trading was going on. Oops, sorry. You can see where last week's trading was going on, the last week's volume profile. Over here, we're already trading below that. I mean, it just looks like it's going down. So one level might be interesting is we had this kind of support level here at 14,300-ish. I'll draw a line on that. The bottom of the lows of last week. I would think maybe this band will want to pinch in like that. And this might be a good place to take a short up here. If we hit the top of the band here on the 1 hour, if that pinches in, we come up, that might be an interesting place to take a short. But however, we've got VWAP up here. We've got the 20 SMA on the 1 hour. So all those are going to act as resistance. If price can push through those, then that would actually be a bullish sign. So looking a little choppy because it comes up here, it hits this, and then you're like, all right, let's take a short. Then maybe there's some support here as the resistance now becomes support. So really, you probably couldn't short it again until maybe we got down back through VWAP, but then we've got this LVN here. It's looking a little choppy. So that kind of when we drop down to lower time frames, we got some levels drawn out here, and we would just kind of be looking at get this off. Trader thing. We'd be looking at 1 minute, 5 minute, 500 volume to try to find entries, and that would just be for me trading break of support and resistance levels. It's just kind of how I trade. I mean, this right here looks super choppy on the 5 minute. We've got these two bearish candles, breaking lower, no follow through on it. Then we've got this bullish candle. And no fault. And then we got a bearish candle on the 5 minute. So that just screams chop to me, and to be careful with it. We are below VWAP. We are negative on the day. We are negative delta. And again, the daily candles, the weekly candles, everything looks super bearish. So one thing, just popped in my head is, just wait for it to become overextended to the upside and then look for bearish structure to start forming on delta and on lower time frames and maybe try to find a short on that. I don't need a grand slam today. I just need a base hit. So I need about 30 ticks and I'll be cool with that. So probably just going to let it move around for quite a bit. So sorry, it's probably not going to be much fireworks off the bat. Although I say that, and every time I say that, the market opens and I find a scalp or something where we have an impulse in one direction. Particularly, we had an impulse to the upside, and then we saw delta really start to come down bearish. I might take a short on that. So I don't know. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to go fill up my coffee. I'm going to come back and check out the chat. So I'll be here. Give me 2 seconds. Bear will give you a stink eye. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm back. Thanks. So good morning, Justin. Good morning, SW Blaze. Lennon, thanks for joining us. Hey, Marty. Hey, Donatus. Andre, what's up, man? 018, ballin' hard. Vernon, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you guys for joining in, sticking with us here through the Apex Challenge evaluation thing. Yeah, I don't know. How you guys doing? How was the trading last week? Or what are you guys thinking about this week? Anybody actually bullish on this thing? I think it'd be hard to be bullish. Hey, Bust a Move. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Oh, the other thing I wanted to look at was looking at the economic calendar for this week. I'll pull that up, see if there's anything going on that we should keep an eye out for. CPI, Consumer Price Index, that's coming out tomorrow. Inflation numbers, that's going to be big. That's the Nasdaq's got inverse correlation to inflation. As inflation goes up, Nasdaq has tended to go down. That's also with the 10-year yield stuff. So keep that in mind. Another producer price index down here, more inflation stuff, and jobless claims on Thursday. So 7:30 a.m. Central Time will come out. So it's before the market open. Yeah, so each day it looks like we got something, but I don't know about these speeches today. I don't think they're going to be too significant. But we saw last week. Somebody came out, I can't remember who it was, came out and talked about how they were going to get more aggressive more quickly on the tightening Fed policies, and that really sent the market down. So If you start seeing the market shooting one way or the other, maybe somebody said something. But yeah, tomorrow the CPI stuff I think will be important. We can just look at headlines real quick. Twitter shares fall as Elon Musk abandons plan to join the board. Yeah, interest rates are rising. Inflation, interest rates. That's kind of what's going on. Look at the 10-year. Bitcoin dropping. Bitcoin looked like it was about to break out, and then it's dropping again. So hey, PD Legend. I haven't heard that, but maybe about Mondays being more bullish. Yeah, I'd probably just be looking for a real impulse price to really go to the extreme one way, and then looking for a delta to start turning bearish and getting some bearish price structure, and then shorten break of support. See what happens with that. Verinder, issues with Apex. I had issues with Apex last week, and somebody suggested to reset your database in NinjaTrader. You just go to Tools, go to Control Center, go to Tools, then go to, what is it, Database Management, and then under one of the options is Reset Database, and then click Reset. So Tools, Database Management, Reset Database, and then just reset it. And then you're going to have to restart NinjaTrader. That seemed to work for me. I'm not having issues again, but I had issues 2 days in a row. I did email them, and they're super quick about getting back. I mean, I heard back within like 2 minutes. So you could email them also, just tell them that you're having problems, and maybe they can reset something on their end. But I would probably start trying to do that with just resetting the database. It is going to erase your trade history, though, just FYI. Couple minutes for the market to open. Yeah, and trade performance, that stinks. Yeah, but no, I don't know. I'd rather have my data than my trade history. You could export it first before you reset your database. Just do a backup of it. You could either just go into trade performance and download it, or there might be a way just to go into your local files and copy that file and save it. I don't know. Looks like price might want to pop up a little bit here. Ooh, I'm getting nervous, guys. I'm getting nervous. You always get nervous when you get close to this thing. So I almost tried to finish this out on Friday afternoon, but I thought, no, I need to wait for the live stream. I need to get it on the live stream. It'll be fireworks either way. If I blow up the account with only $200 left, that'll be pretty epic. Yeah, Lennon, you gotta trade the remaining days. So you just trade micros, and you just put up like an ATM strategy with like, even if you lost every day, as long as you're above that 3,000, you're good. Look at Delta moving up there. Some market opens. ATR is a little low today, 17. I kind of like to see that above 20, but it'll probably start moving up. I've seen it super low before, though, like 6. So it's not too bad. One thing you've got to be really conscious of is how you're feeling like during this moment. Like I can feel myself getting anxious. You want to just like get it done, get it finished. And that's a really dangerous place to be. Most of this trading, is going on in your head. It's such a mental game, I've learned. I'm not taking anything. It looks like there might be a short, 47 broke, it would drop down maybe the BAM, but now we're pushing up. You can see here we made that little impulse up there, and Delta did not move up with it. Did not move up. So, but this is too, I mean, this is just too tight right here for me. I don't, it's difficult for me to trade that. The way that I trade, I would be shorting it at 63 down to what, 57? You can see that maybe if 47 broke, we would want to push down to 36. Sell that delta coming through. Look at the delta dropping there. I missed it. I almost took a short there. Moved too fast for me. Ugh, I missed that one. Dang it. I'm not short in the bottom though. It does look like it's gonna drop though. Just being patient with it. Yeah, you would get micros to get there. Should have taken that short there at the break of this. Again, I'm just like, getting, My bear, I can't really see my bare face because it's off like on another screen. So I don't know what faces he makes. And the way that I've got my monitor set up, the camera is actually on top of my monitor. So it's kind of like the camera's at a higher level looking down. So sometimes the face looks scrunched. We can see here as price is looking like it wants to come down again. Delta's doing a little bit of bullish stuff. Not saying, God, this trade over here was the trade. As it pushed up and we saw Delta not moving up with it, we break support. I mean, that was just kind of what I was waiting for. I just chickened out. I was fumbling with the price a little bit. I was fumbling, I think, almost on purpose because I was nervous about taking it. So that's part of the game. See, we've got marked the bottom of the band here on the 1 hour. It's hard to see because I got this profile summary. I should take that off, but it'll take a minute to recalculate. It's right, bottom of the band on the 1 hour is right down there, right where we're bouncing off of. So it's funny, a little bit of support down there. Yeah, I traded Friday after the stream. I just took a $300 scalp. I actually recorded it and I was gonna do a video, but because I don't record these live streams, or the way that I usually record the trades is like when I used to do the videos, I would just hit the record button when I saw trade setup coming, and I would explain the trade, and then I would eventually take the trade. But when I do the live stream, it's very difficult to go back over like an hour's worth of footage and cut out the trades, particularly because I'm a scalper and sometimes I take a lot of trades. And my thought process is more fluid on the live stream. Um, so I didn't do a video on the $300 scalp. That's okay. It was Friday. I was going out of town. I had to get on the road. Possibly a short coming in here. It's moving so fast. Yeah, I thought about doing Discord balling. I don't really know much about Discord. So I'd have to do some research on like, what that entails. So we've got a good thing set up. Doing my clicking thing. Somebody pointed out my clicking. Looks like it might want to pop up. You can see Delta there trying to move up. Ooh, it's just going. I saw trades by Matt's now trying to do or he's doing crypto live trading too. I don't know if it's two or not. I know he's kind of going through a rough patch with the futures trading. I don't know if maybe he's trying to um, move into other products. What I will say is that if you're trying to do like a live stream and it can get kind of tedious trading the same product over and over again. Kind of run out of things to say, I guess. I don't know. He was originally a crypto guy. Oh, I didn't know that. He's been trading for a long time. He's got a profesh set up. Do I invest in? I have invested in crypto before. I'm not really a crypto guy though. This thing looks like it's gonna keep punching down. That 1 minute is so bearish down at the lows. The 5 minutes so bearish. Just right down here at the bottom of this band on the 1 hour. And we're at this 14,100 level, so it's like, I don't know. Certainly moving pretty quick. The old me would take a short right here, but I've learned my lesson about getting in at bad prices. I have missed a few trades I haven't taken, and probably if I was trading more loose, I would have taken a couple shorts by now. But I'm feeling the P&L staring at me over there. So moving this line down to right at the bottom of the band on the 1 hour. Moving higher. I almost took a short there, but I see Delta moving higher. Coming this LVN up here. It's going to be some resistance. Delta's still moving higher. Wow. Pop. Anybody take any trades yet? Perhaps a short here. Perhaps. I'm thinking about it. I see this LVN that we moved through on that. I'm wondering if there was some speech going on right now by one of the Fed guys. I'm wondering if they said something. Bullish candle in the 5-minute. So it closed above the 20 SMA there. Delta still moving a little higher. Delta's moving higher. Does look like this is the area you'd want to possibly short it. But 42. That selling coming through. We formed some support here. If it wants to pop down to like 22. If we break higher, I might have to close out on this. Delta's moving higher still. Up the VWAP. I bet they said something. I bet something was said. See this trend line that formed? Lots of touches on it. Profile is shifting up now. Hmm. I don't know if it's gonna want to shoot up and then shoot back down. Seems like it's gonna, you know. The idea is that we break that 20 SMA on the 1 minute and then we come at least back down to value area low here. It's a little scalp, but price is looking bullish though. I mean, you can see Delta there popping. I'm going to take this off. Man, missed a few trades already. Now now the bias seems might be like it's shifting a little bit here. Coming up to VWAP. Bearish candle on the 1 minute. We're up kind of near some resistance stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to trade against that move if we're making session highs. You can easily try to take this short. It comes down, triggers your trade, then rips back up. That's happened to me several times. So just want to be patient. We just need a A++ scalp. A+++++ scalp. Delta's not moving higher as price is attempting to move up. Almost took a short there. Man, I'm feeling my P&L. Delta's not really budging there. One thing I don't like is that it's pinning through that 20 SMA. Hmm. No. 853. No, I'm out of it. This is just not a very good. This is just me rushing a trade. I don't really need to get into a bad trade right now. I'm not getting anything out of getting into a bad trade. There's some support there. You know, maybe it's got room to 32. I can also see it coming down here, spiking this, coming back up real quick. It's just maybe need to let it move around for a little bit more. Mm. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm staring at this thing too long. Here, I'm gonna help you out. I'll give this guy some. I don't know if that actually helps or not. I was gonna give him some sunglasses. I thought you could give him glasses. Oh, whatever. So I thought about taking that break of that support. I can feel myself getting rushed into trying to trade something that's not there. So I'm gonna take a break. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll be back. What's up, guys? I'm back. Oh, trade came through there, looks like, huh? Well, this would have probably spiked me out right there, but we did get that follow through down. And this thing is just so choppy. So difficult to trade this thing. We are just chopping around. Let's look at an hourly. Let's see if this gives us any perspective of what's going on. Clearly still bearish. We hit VWAP coming down. It's just a little bit too overextended, I think. Up there, back up at VWAP might be an interesting place to try to take a short again on it. It's breaking out of this little downtrend here. Got on the 1 minute. Pretty aggressive. Just gotta be really careful with it, It's like, does it fall back into the range here and you can get something? Yeah, it is scary chop, man. So choppy. So choppy. Yeah, man, I'm sitting on my hands too. I just can't. It's like I just need a little 8-point scalp. I can't bring myself to take a trade on this. It's not a fun day to trade. Boop, 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 boop. I've been trading for about 4 or 5 years now, I guess. I started with Forex, traded some equities. Now I trade futures. Nope. Definitely not 27. Think so. Forex is tough, but I was just getting into trading, and there's a ton of information on the internet about Forex. So I didn't have a mentor or anything. I just learned on my own. So I've talked about this a lot of times before, but Forex was just really appealing because you get around PDT, you just need a small account minimum, and there's so much info out there about trading Forex that, you know, it's easy to kind of get into, but it's really tough. Forex really sucks. Forex is not fun. But you learn technical analysis and you learn some risk management stuff, and you kind of go through the pain of that and come out a little bit better trader. It's ranging today, guys. Forex is easy. If Forex is easy, why are you trading? Or you're trading Forex futures. It's good. I'm glad you find it easy. Just watching it. Oh, dang it. Didn't get it. Wow, we took one trade. Should have held on to that right there. That would have popped on it. Trading the P&L. Trading the P&L, boys. Yeah, at least I can call it a trading day. This thing is just gnarly. That thing was gonna whip, pin, come back up, so I just got out of it. Excuse me. I was right into the mic, sorry. Oh, holy Chop City Batman. Look at this thing. Just chop, chop. Rejecting. We have wicks on a wicks on both ends. Wicks, 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 wicks. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This one would have sent me through, but didn't get it. See this support level here breaks and we get a pop down. Like it's heading that way. Coming back up. I have a video on Cumulative Delta Zero. You can check that out. If you have NinjaTrader lifetime license, then it's part of the order flow suite, and you can just add it like any indicator. If you don't have lifetime license, then there's a free version of it, which I made a video on, and you can download it for free, a third-party version for free. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got a little cough here, guys. Trying to turn away from the mic. It is a nasty morning on this thing. It's no fun. Don't seem to want to go either way. We can see Delta now here pushing up. It's just a big range day. Very difficult for me to trade these. This is not where my strength is. So, you know what I might do is just stop trading for today and wait for something better. Might give it another 15 minutes or so, but you can see here we have this big push down. Delta's not really budging with it. I'd actually be looking to like buy the bounce of this thing just on Delta. But if I didn't have Delta up, I'd actually be looking to short it there, break a support, pop down into here. Now Delta's coming along with it. That might be a trade there. There it goes. See if it's gonna. No. Well, again, we missed that short, that 18, that little pop down here, but it would have been a little risky, I think. Just the way the market's going right now. Actually, it looks like it's a buy now at 35. Its price moves back into the value area, but who knows? Very difficult to trade this. Well, I really want to get this thing on the live stream. Only 120 bucks away, 110 bucks away. But I can't help market conditions. This trade over here, we would have gotten it. We just would have held on to it for another 30 seconds. But again, my nerves are getting a little rattled. Well, let's let it move around, I guess, for a little bit longer. See if it wants to start trending, but I don't know if it will. Opened up a little bit down there to 92. 103 to 92. It seems kind of tight. Yeah, Lorenzo, you're right. There's no need to rush it. I still got to trade the thing for 10 days anyway, so I'm on day 5, I think. So I'm assuming in the course of the next 3 days, a 5-point scalp will present itself. And I think seems like everybody's having this is just choppy. I mean, this is just rangy. Difficult to trade this. Oh, sorry, Gunja. Sorry to hear that, man. Happens to everybody, though. See, I would say that if this support broke, it would want to pop down here now, but we've got this touch over here at 98. You know, I just don't trust it. I just don't trust the follow through on it. You can see how that support, the low there broke, and we had no follow through. I mean, you shorted there at 2. Now you're, a 20-point drawdown, praying that it goes back down. That's just not the way that I trade. I mean, if anything, I'm seeing a move back up. Nice bullish candle on the 1 minute. Mm-mm. I want to see what it does down here. See its consolidations tightening up. See this 20 SMA on the 1 minute. I think we can break that. It's going to want to move back up into here. It's a little counter trend trading because you're negative on the day, negative delta below VWAP, so it's risky, but it's just the way the market's been moving this morning. Let's see what it wants to do here. If we get a bullish 1 minute candle, here it comes. Be interested in taking it at 6. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. Look at that 1 minute. I don't think she's coming back up right now. A lot of delta falling there. Yeah, I've had a sinus infection for like 10 days. I can't seem to get over it. Sorry for the coughing. It's probably pretty annoying. Mm. Thanks. I appreciate that, Zero. Yeah, I'm on antibiotics. It's just I had a long weekend. My kids had soccer games this weekend. I coach their teams. I'm out there in the sun all weekend. It's hard to. I just haven't had a chance to get a lot of rest lately. So it'll sort itself out. I don't know. I almost took a short there in the break of that, but I think it's gonna fall here. It's too bearish on the 1 minute. Man, but that delta is just not cooperating with me. I want to see that thing start to drop. It is negative 2,500 though. Yeah, I keep reminding myself of that PV Legend. Enjoy it. It's a lot of work, but enjoy it while you can. Now I see Delta moving higher here. There's an LVN there at 82. I don't even know what a hip labrum is. That sounds pretty bad though. This over here would have been pretty good. These two bearish candles on the 1 minute, just taking that short down to the band, but didn't take it. Hey, morning, Karma. Thanks for joining us. It's like a gasket. Ouch. Sounds painful. Through this little down channel thing. I don't know if that's significant or not. Levels marked up here. I think if we get above 26, it may want to make a run up to the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. See Delta moving up. All sides isn't more exciting, guys. It's just being cautious of this. Yeah, over here would have been. We're just missing some trades. I mean, you watch this thing long enough. These two over here, this was a good trade. Break support, pops down to the band. I think on another day, I would have taken that, but because we're just being overly cautious with only about 150 bucks left on this thing, no need to really push it. One minute, coming up to 20 SMA on the 1 minute. How many likes can we get on this, guys? We're all just watching this price. Would you mind clicking that like button? I don't even know what that does. I think maybe it puts it in front of more people on the YouTube, but I could get, I don't know, I got 58 people watching. We get like, I don't know, 35 likes, 40 likes maybe. That'd be awesome. Wrinkle bars. I used wrinkle bars for a minute one time, and they're okay. I don't mind wrinkle bars. I'm looking for 31 to 50 for this area to open up. Let's see how this 1 minute closes. 20 seconds. See if it closes above the 20 SMA or we pin through it. Oh, I don't know. Looks like a lot of selling coming back. There's my clicking sound. It's too much selling, I think. I would like to see that delta be a little more bullish. See how the second 1 minute candle closes. Seems like we're going down on this. Forcing it. I'm taking that off. I really need to stop trading. I've been watching this thing too long. I need it to become super obvious what it's gonna do, and right now it's not. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Yeah, he's judging you. I'm back. He's judging you. Man, I just cannot get myself to take a trade on this thing. Oh yeah, yeah. This looks like a short, but just can't do it. Just can't do it. Can't pull the trigger. Oh boy. How slow it's moving now. 940. I mean, I know it's going down. I just can literally cannot take the short. Hmm. I don't see, price is making new lows here. Delta's not making new lows. So even though everything looks really bearish and we're probably going to keep falling, I feel like we can get some of these whips like this. Comes down, breaks new low, whips back up, then eventually comes back down. And I don't think I want to endure a 50-point drawdown, only to have price and fall back my way. You see how this hesitation on it. It'll probably be down at 14,000 before I know it. Only for 30 points, Donatus. That's pretty good, man. I'd take a 30-point drop. I just need a 5-point drop. Struggling to find that. I think it's got to go at 43. I just can't do the drawdown. There's always tomorrow. That's right. Right. There's always tomorrow. I like to just put this thing to bed though. One minute just looks too bearish. I'm just I think somebody's messing with me. Oh, $25 short. It would have gone on that one. That's all right. That's just not a good trade. Yeah, but I didn't get it, man. So I'm like $25 short. Yeah, really, $25. That's okay. This was not a good trade. This was me forcing it. Yeah, I'm actually like $40 short. You can see over here. I don't know if I need to show my account. I don't think you can do anything on my account, anyways. 2,959. So I need to make like another $100 to send it over. It always does that, you know. I'm always short in the bottom of it. But yeah, you gotta close out when you close out. I mean, when the trade's done. I mean, this trade was done. It wasn't gonna. It didn't. Just doesn't look like it was gonna pop for me. It's hesitation. Delta moving up. Now you can see Delta moving up there. It's just like, God, come on, man. I thought we were gonna pop down to 14,000 or at least 14,030. Just didn't get it. I think if I would have held on to it here, I would have gotten it. But yeah, we need like another $100. 100 buckaroos. Yeah, I think it's going to go down to 14,000 eventually too. It's just, can you endure that drawdown? I mean, come on. 26. Should have gone. Got all this open down to 20, whatever. Great. Mm. I gotta close out, guys. Sorry. We're gonna come back tomorrow. I'm calling it quits. Negative 489. This is a recipe for disaster. So we'll try to get this thing tomorrow. I don't know. I got all week to trade it. This thing is just gnarly. There it comes. Look at this. That's frustrating. I needed just that little pop on it. I just couldn't get it. It's all psychological. You should have done the micros. Thanks. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll start trading again. All right, you guys have a good one. I'm signing off on this thing. Give it a like if you haven't already. Yeah, it's all in my head for sure. I mean, I've been watching this thing for an hour and 30 minutes, not taking any trades, and then I jump in on a short way too low. It's just recipe for disaster. So I need to pull out and just take a break. So we need to make 800 more or 700 more bucks at some point this week. So anyways, see you guys. Take it easy. I'll be back tomorrow. See you.